What's up everyone, Ben Merp here today, and today we have a really special and unique vehicle with me today, as you can probably see behind me. But before we get into the video, if you're not subscribed and you're watching this video, just to go down below, click that red subscribe button. It really helps me out and it takes like 1 or 2 seconds. And so getting that out of the way, let's hop right into the video. And we have a really unique, it's a military Hummer behind us, but it's actually a street legal military Hummer. So we're gonna go around the exterior of the car, and then we're gonna go about on the inside and talk about what's on the inside, even though there's not really anything on the inside. But yeah, so now let's go around to the front of the car. All right, so this thing is a 1992 military surplus Humvee. It's made by AM General, but it was actually used in the military a while ago, back in the day. But now it's this thing's street legal now. So the first thing you notice about the front of the car is this big old bull bar right here. It's a fully steel, so just everything, as you can see, everything on the front, like, it's just big. It's just a big car. So you got this right here is completely steel too. Then you see these tow hooks right here. These things, this thing can probably tow a lot of weight, like a lot of weight. This thing actually weighs a ton. Actually, no, not even a ton. It weighs between 2 and 4 tons. So it weighs between like 7,700 to 8,500 pounds. So it's a really heavy car. But then, as you can notice on the front part, you have this massive vent thing right here and right here also. So yeah, that's really for the front. But like, as you can see, everything about this car is just big. It's just a big car, like I said before. But even these headlights right here, really big too. So, but that's about it for the front of the car. Now we're gonna go around to the side of the car and talk about the side of the car. So now we're gonna talk about the side of the car. The first thing is the paint. So the paint is it's like coated to resist like scratches and stuff. But when it was in the military, I'm guessing it had like armor and whatnot on it, like steel armor. But now since it's more civilianized and street legal, it doesn't have like armor and steel in it. As you can notice, if I knock on it, it's not armor, not steel, as you can tell. But so now let's talk about these tires. Obviously, you notice right away these tires are massive. These are actually 37-inch tires, so these are huge tires. And I'm guessing this thing is just amazing off-road. I mean, with tires this big, these are massive tires. And then the rim. So the rim is a 16.5-inch rim, but it's completely steel. So it's really heavy. So yeah, now, one thing about this is the door. So the door is actually, since it's not like steel and whatnot, well, actually, if you notice right here, I think this is where steel used to go for like armor, more reinforced armor on the door. But if we open the door, this thing is super light. Like, it's not really any effort to open the door or not, which I was surprised about at first because I thought it would be heavier or like made of steel or something, but I guess since it's civilianized, it's not. But we'll hop into the interior later. I just wanted to mention that about the door. And this thing is actually weird to close. You have to hold it like this and then push, and then it'll lock. And then if we go around to the around back just to the windshield, you notice it's completely completely flat. So not made for speed. Obviously, this thing is really slow. We'll talk about that later. It's not fast, obviously, just also based on how big it is. But now we'll go to the back, talk about the back of the car, and I'll see you guys back there. All right, so now we're on the back of the car, and one thing you notice is you have more like towing hooks down here, and it's real heavy like up front, like what it was before. And then if you notice back here, you have your a spare tire back here. So not much space in this trunk when you have the spare tire back here, but if you were to take it out, you'd have a decent amount of space, maybe fit a few suitcases in here. But obviously you're not buying this to put stuff in the back. So, and you're probably buying this to most likely go off-roading with it. So that's probably the only thing you're gonna want in the back is a spare tire. So now we'll hop into the inside and just show what's on the inside, because there's not really any features. It's really stripped down. So we'll hop into the interior. I'll show you what that's like, and I'll see you there. All right, so now we're on the interior of the car, and so it's very stripped down, as you can see, and it's kind of echoey, but as you can see, there's literally just 4 seats in here and then this stuff. So actually there's a really interesting way to start the car. I'm not gonna start the car, but if you come over here to, so you see how it's on engine stop. before you start the car, you have to flip it to run first, and then you have to wait. And for this light to come on, it says wait right here. You have to wait for this light to come on, and then you flip it to start, and you can put your foot on the brake and turn the key, and then it'll start up for you. So it has a lot of little stuff like that, kind of like extra safety measures, because it was a military vehicle and they didn't want you to accidentally do something. So there's little stuff like that. But that's really it for the interior, because there's nothing really in here besides the driver cockpit and the 4 seats. So now we're gonna go up front. I don't know how to open the hood on this thing, so I'm not gonna mess with it, but I'll go up front and tell you what's powering this 1992 military Humvee, and I'll tell you the top speed and all that. But so I'll see you guys up front. All right, so now we're at the front of the car again, but I'm just gonna tell you what's under the hood and what's powering this 1992 military Humvee. So it's a 6.2 liter V8 diesel engine, and that's about really it. I don't know the fuel economy. It's probably terrible, but you're not buying it for that. So the top speed does 72 miles an hour, and I think that's like military set or something like that. It's kind of military set to that, so you can hold your foot on the, you can floor it, and it'll just stay at 72. I don't know 0 to 60. It's definitely not fast, so it's definitely really slow, but you're not really buying this for that. You're more buying this just to kind of have it, or probably mainly for off-roading. So yeah, that's really it for this, not really the review, but just kind of a walk around of this, because it's a really unique vehicle. You don't really see any of these anywhere. So yeah, especially not driving around. I've never seen one of these driving around the street, but that's really going to conclude this kind of walk around for this 1992 military Humvee. Like I said before, if you're not subscribed and you're watching this video and you've watched more than one of my videos, just go down below, hit that red subscribe button. It really helps me out. It takes like 2 seconds. If you like this video, drop a like on the video and comment what other vehicles you'd like to see me do, what other vehicles you'd like to see me review, and I'll see you guys in the next video.